Hello, beautiful, and welcome. This is going to be a Pisces reading. If you're new, welcome. This is a returning subscriber, babes. I love and appreciate each of you. We've got solar plexus chakra. Some of you guys are getting blocks off of there, and it's really just blocks you put on yourself for the most part. Others of you, I just have uncomfort with self. I just want to lie to themselves. They say they have an anointing and they don't, which is why your stomach hurts. Right? Movement, choices, and decisions. Some of you guys are going to be presented with multiple offers. You know, and those of you who go with gut feelings instead of intuition, you know, problem. Pick not right. Others of us trying to stick true to self during this decision. Others of us trying to bring other things into it, like our purpose, our plan. What's our path? You know what I mean? Not wanting to go away from self here. Fulfillment of wishes. For some of you, you might be venturing into a new path from purpose. Others of us, we have multiple gifts. And so, for some of us, we have multiple different opportunities ahead of us just because we have different gifts that we could pursue. And which gift to pursue when. Very prosperous for Pisces. Being able to really feel secure and at peace in the decision that we make by the end of Cancer season. You might start receiving information before Cancer, but expect with that new moon, like, lots of downloads, opportunities in the physical presenting themselves. Power. Yeah, you're very strong. How much that you can handle, because for some of you, you might be trying to pursue things that, and even if logistically, I can do this gift and that gift at the same time, it's only logical in a certain dimension. In actual reality, it's not logical. You just might not be able to understand why it's not logical. For others of you, you just naturally designed it to where you actually wanted them broken up when you wrote this incarnation book. Right? Well, when your incarnation book was written. And it's understanding that, so you're able to choose a little easier because trapped in fear. Yeah, you're stronger. I have you guys getting in this fear rut though, where it's like you're scared you're choosing wrong. And you know, for some of you, journaling is really going to help. I have these options, write down each option and the pros and the cons, and then like any spiritual notes from self you can get, like, maybe I did want to do this when I was like in my 50s or 60s, right? What notes can you tell the self about the path that you actually wanted to walk? You know what I mean? I'll help you just get past your fears. right? Because by the end of this, you're going to know what you're picking, feel good about it, and have gotten past all those fears and feel confident in why the other paths aren't right for you. As much as in the confidence of why the path that is right for you is right for you. Crown chakra, right? A lot of you guys are going to get clear images, especially if you do that journal exercise. Like, you'd be surprised how everything just starts clicking if you do that. Others of you, expect to learn a new way to process downloads. So you guys are going to be receiving information in a way you haven't before. Material harvest. So you guys had like a meth head that was trying to like conjure on you that's gonna die. They may have been trying to do like headaches, stuff like that. Some kind of death magic because they're jealous. Because who would ever actually want that? Nothing wants that. Apparently pretty wanted. Triumph. You guys get to see part of what you'll be able to benefit. Others of you, this material harvest has to bring like, this is like a harvest for others. You really get a message about what you can bring to others and how to be successful at it. Awareness. I have military ships going down somewhere. Like, from opposing forces. Well, the opposition. I mean, whatever you want to call them. The ish. Others of you, you have a bigger impact on the collective. Prosperity begins. Yeah, you don't get to fully see how much this like next chapter is like woo. But it is. But you have an awareness. Like, you're gonna be so prosperous, right? But you don't get to see what that prosperity looks like. Right? It's very hush hush for you guys on this line. It's very surprise. Right? A big old surprise. Spiritual strength. For some of you, this is a challenge. Because, you know, you like to see at least part of it. But, I mean, for a lot of you guys, you don't see. You think you see. Just because, I mean, you're not on the level of the collective that's going to be really prospering. Right? You're an ego. And you get fucked with. Others of you, right, you're on a different level. And you're okay with a surprise. Because that's how it usually is. What, have you never had a life? Fertility, yeah. Big blessings for you, right? Others of you have got awareness, the collective, and really understanding how to bring that to the collective, right? Just helping others is really going to help you. I have you to stay where you want to be more of at service, right? Memories of love. Some of you guys being able to help others with grief. For some of you, this is going to be something presented to you, and it may not be something that at one point in time you thought you could ever handle, but like, you're so much stronger now. For some of you, like, you lost a mother, or, you know, a parent, a sibling. It was a close family member of some sort, and someone around you is about to lose theirs. And, you know, not only can you be there in an emotional way for them, like, but you can also help them understand mass energies. You know what I mean? Kids being mean, or just pulling pranks and not understanding how much that can fuck somebody up. But like, masking as an ancestor and being able to identify that energy, right? You might be able to help somebody in a lot of ways. I have accelerated motion. Others of you guys, something you really wished upon that you wanted to create is on the menu for you. It's one of your options. Others of you, once you make your decision on which option is the best, things start shifting quickly just because it's the end game. Like, everybody has to be in their positions by a certain time next year, right? Because Leo's huge next year. Authority. Very healthily. Like, you're just, like I said, being that for somebody else. You've got wisdom and aid you can lend to somebody else. For some of you, this kind of leads you down somewhere maybe you've toyed with. You know, like, maybe you thought about being a counselor before, but you were like, no, I'm going to do this. Or, I just don't think I'd be right at it. Like, you might actually be a very good counselor. Or specifically like a grief counselor, or like grief counseling gets you into counseling. Like, this might take you on a path that like you were unaware that you even wanted. You know what I mean? I've got stand your ground, universe, temptation, and patience. You're just very good. Like, I haven't, you passed temptation, on. Like, you did golden. Others of you, there's patience in some kind of situation where you're forced to be around a dark entity. For some of you, this might be a little bit harder on you, because for some of you, like, say you gotta be there, it's like your niece, right? You're there for your niece, and her aunt dies, or well, her mom dies. You know what I mean? And he's like, I hated that woman, right? Like, I understand why you're crying because it's your mother, but I mean, it's a demon. I mean, and just, it smushes out the lights. Like, can anybody be happy around it? Like, ugh. Right? So I feel, you know, you're in that position where it's like, I feel bad for you, but truth. Demon. So you're kind of happy that that thing's dead. That's funny. But you know, for some of you, I mean, like, that poor kid is never gonna be able to, like, have contact with his parent again, you know? Like, if the parent goes to hell, like, you'll get to talk. Like, this is, you know what I mean? And that's what sucks. Yeah, justice. Nine of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, I mean, whatever justice gets stitched up, I mean, it puts the plan into action. That helps you grow in some way. Others of you, I mean, you're strong enough for whatever is getting handed to you. Just know that. Others of you, you haven't been able to come up with any type of plan just because you're so nervous and what's best for you, right? Two of Pentacles, yeah, decisions. I mean, again, I got that wish upon a star thing or something that seems out of the blue, but honestly, if you sat and meditated with it, it wouldn't seem out of the blue for you. You know what I mean? Uh, but for some reason, it just wasn't something that you were pulling on. You know what I mean? Or thinking of. The Magician. You don't want to just make anything. You know what I mean? Like, you're in big manifestation vibes, but you definitely don't want to just um make anything. Others of you, I mean, you got a wisdom to share with someone, right? Others of you, you get asked for something you're not supposed to. Even if they present themselves as being mature and ready, and you want to believe in them, even if they're like, well, I'll come up with the time, even if they would, they're not actually ready for it. Even if you tried to help them, they wouldn't be able to see the real shit. Right? At most, they would envision something, like imagine it, and then be like, thinking that's the real thing, and it's just going to cause headaches down the road. Like, the correct answer is to not even try and show them. I have Five of Pentacles. Yeah, someone's coming to you for aid. Others of you, I mean, you get past your fear, because you know better than trying to, like, make a decision in fear, which is another reason why you guys are kind of dragging your feet on it. But you're going to get the answer soon, like, where you need to go. And if you can't get to it on your own, like I said, you'll know by the end of Cancer, right? For some of you, I mean, this death happens in Cancer. And so it's like, okay, well, I'm getting the messages. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Others of you, if you're looking at finances, you figure out resources. And, I mean, even if finances are a little bit tighter, it's going to be worth it. You know what I mean? In the long run, it's worth it. Others of you looking at, like, spending, right? Some of you, if you just do a budget review, where can I really actually cut money out to where I could save up enough for classes? And, you know, if I need a certain type of degree, are there any programs that can be done online or at community college or somewhere cheaper, and then go to a different type of campus if need be later? Because sometimes you can split it up like that and it saves you some money. Definitely being resourceful. Nine of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, yeah. Big wish fulfillment. And going for it. Knowing which wish you want to pursue and why, though. Right? Others of you, you figure it out. Because in Cancer, there's no missing it by the end of Cancer. Right? You might be coping more in Leo. Like, okay, so this is what it is. And finding confidence in self, right? Page of Pentacles. So you becoming a student again. Others of you, I mean, you might be teaching somebody. Others of you, it's helping this child. Honestly, you kind of just feel good being there for somebody else in some way. Like I said, a lot of you wanted some kind of servitude, like you wanted to be there for somebody. And also it feels good to be able to be there for them. For some of you, it might kind of remind you of a kindness that you went through in a similar situation. Energetic love and hugs. The Tower. I mean, things get shook up, but it's in a good way. Others of you, you really do believe in your strength. Right? You know, the lack in self, like you're able to really believe in yourself by the end of this. Just like, I mean, if you had ever thought about being a counselor, right? And you're like, well, I just don't know if I would be a good counselor, right? Maybe it's my communication style, right? Or maybe, you know, I'm not good at emotional boundaries. Like, I'm not going to be able to not be invested in them 24/7, right? Whatever aid you get to somebody kind of like reassures you, honestly, I could be a good counselor, right? Like, however I am in communication worked out great, right? I might have like a natural counselor energy I don't even fucking know about, right? If it was, so if it wasn't communication, right? Emotional boundaries, right? Like I don't carry that weight with me. Like I'm not just thinking about what's going on with them 24/7, and getting emotionally lost in someone else, right? I'm not doing that. I can do this. Yeah, stand your ground. I can do this. They have cups and strength. Definitely take time to celebrate how strong you are, right? Others of you, you may even be going at bat for somebody, right? Like children that go to, like I said, mass as an ancestor or something. You know what I mean? Somebody might be, you know, what is that? Leader of the pride, right? Like you're strong enough, honey. You can take on a pack is the point. And, you know, you might be doing some stuff, right? Because, you know, it's just where you at. Part of your story, but good for you. Recognize how strong you are. You definitely get to prove it a lot. Others of you, I mean, you might even be doing counseling in group sessions, like having multiple family members at the same time where you're helping in small group counseling. Yeah, Four of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. You feel very stable and happy in yourself, and it does lead you to pursue some kind of other purpose, right? Some of us are going to school, others of us, I mean, we don't need to. We just get the plan and we're good with it, but, right, which school's another type of plan, but you get it. Good for you guys. Two of Swords, Nine of Swords, and Five of Swords with 10 of Wands. Well, let's just say there's a battle headed towards you that you don't see coming, and you go back and forth about what the right thing is to do for a minute. but you handle it and put an ending towards it. And to be honest, like I said, some of you guys might be going to pack. Like, you handle a lot more than you think you can, right? If there's a death, you really step up in a way where it's like, you know, review relationships. You know, for some of you, the fact that you don't really like this lady is an aid, though. You know what I mean? Others of you, I mean, you got grief to go through too, and you're helping somebody else. Move in silence. Uh, for some of you, I mean, maybe it's just the timing of it. You know, not that they wouldn't be supportive. I mean, you might have some that would try and talk down on you in your life plans or try and stop you. Broken cycle like curse. Others of you, it's just the timing of it. Like, because they're in grief or something, they just aren't in a celebratory mood. You know what I mean? Abundance is yours. You are being very blessed in this next chapter, though. You're just a good person. I mean, like I said, most of you guys are like, how can I be of service right now? Right? Very humble. Very kind. Gratitude. You know, I'm grateful for you. Others are too. And, you know, you might be hearing a lot of that. Others of you being very grateful for whatever blessing you're about to receive. You know what I mean? Medium. Yeah. Some of you guys are going to be working with ancestors a lot in Cancer. Some of you guys, you know, yeah, just parents, stuff like that, right? I have Akashic records. For some of you, like I said, you might have like a natural counselor and you out of nowhere, and it's because you're in a past life. So a lot of you guys are getting past life gift stuff coming through that you wanted to do in this life as well. If you didn't do this in like a past life, maybe you did this in an energetic form before you got to life. Or generational cycle occurs. Yeah. For some of you, I mean, we understand why that ancestor's dying. Right? Like, they're not exactly good. Others of you, you broke this. Congratulations for that, by the way. Throat chakra. Speaking truths. Others of you, just speaking about your past. For some of you, I mean, you're going to be more comfortable speaking in a small group setting. For some of you, somebody's going to speak a truth to you that they didn't speak to others. Or if they did once, they were called like a liar, told not to talk about it. And so they're going to tell you something that they haven't told anybody else. For some of you, you may have a child who's about to confide in you that they were being sexually molested. And that's why, I mean, definitely moving in silence time. It may be you and like your partner that you can trust to tell Some of you guys, you can't even tell your partner just because they might accidentally blabber. So, like, honestly, it might be you, like, helping this child on your own. Just because, right, you actually believe them, though. For some, like, they may have tried to reach out to, like, one person, and they ended up betraying them in some way, and it went bad. Solar plexus chakra. Yeah, you're an ally in a lot of lives. It's part of your purpose. Meditate. For some of you, you're gonna receive information. This child may have been trying to reach out to you and was on block for some reason. Uh, for some of you, like, they had some kind of energetic binding on them from their ancestors so that they couldn't, like, use gifts or do something. So they couldn't even, like, reach out to you energetically to tell you what was going on. They may have thought that they did, though. They're just, like, imagining it. They may have been upset with you last year on a certain day. And there's a meditation. That's why they thought that they could communicate with you and they couldn't. And don't give up. Yeah. You might need to do multiple meditations. Yeah, for some of you, it's going to take more than one meditation to get all the answers you need. Just because it's going to be a lot. Virgo. Right? Others of you, I mean, getting ready to be that student. Oh my lord, what is this hair stuck to? Oh, like, is it in my nails? Is it in the duck? Where is this hair? It is like in the nail somehow. Go, ho. New relationship or love. Yeah, some of you guys might be making a new friend. Others of you, you know, just like a relationship hitting a new level, right? Getting closer with somebody around you. For some of you, you've got, you know, new love in this next level, right? So you guys might be finding that off at college. Aquarius. Definitely receiving information on how you can help the collective around you, though. And like I said, being willing to pursue that and be confident in that. You know, getting to that confidence level in Leo. Because you're definitely going to understand whatever is the best path for you by the end of Cancer. Ground yourself. Oh. Gross. It's just gross grandpa vibes. Ugh. Some of you guys adding grounding stones that also are good at replenishing. The Moss of Gate's good for somebody here. I've got crown chakra and twin flame. Some of you guys are going to see clearly a lot of information about your next soulmate that you're supposed to be with. It's not necessarily a twin flame, but it's a big romantic contract. Others of you are with that. Sagittarius. So you guys, I mean, targets are targets. Do what you gotta do, boo. Right? Calling all my dings here. Yoga, stretch, move more, and look into the stars. Some of you guys might have to help guide somebody at night. They might need to run away and come stay with you where nobody would look, because they don't know where to look, because they don't know where you are. Others of you adding more yoga in while you're in college, like if you're starting new classes, like it's gonna help you get through that. You'll avoid more headaches, all that kind of stuff. So if you went to school before and you hated school, because I got a lot of headaches when I was trying to learn, if you actually stretch more, like if you do the yoga stuff, you won't get as many headaches while you're learning. It's just how your energy processes through it. Not that we all can't go through that, but some people just more naturally end up getting headaches when trying to learn. If they don't move, like if they don't stretch. Chrysacola, truthfulness and impartiality, heartfelt communication, bringing this in to healing sessions is good, right? So like if I was working with somebody who was struggling to communicate based on their emotions, having them hold this could help. Open psychic vision, aids spiritual communication. Sunstone, joy and optimism. Mood enhancer. Assist tie cutting, removes hooks located in the chakras or energy bodies, strengthens intuition. This may be good for those of you that are going to be helping anyone dealing with the abuse situations. If this is you, this can help, right? Right? You never know what could have been done to you. Apache Tear, letting go of negativity. Grief Counselor, protects the aura, cleanses the earth star chakra. It's also good for detoxifying the energy.